The pay was actually not bad.
There's something about.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, recently I have started to be a background actor in some films and Netflix shows and stuff. So yeah, I just want to give you some insight on how to even become a background actor and really how to do it when you actually get there. I don't know if I'm allowed to say. I mean, I guess I can. Okay, I've been on 3 things so far. I've been on Outer Banks, a new movie called and The Summer Turned Pretty. Outer Banks, that is literally one of my favorite shows, and if you didn't know, they film in Charleston. I live in Charleston, by the way. They film in Charleston. The Summer Turned Pretty, I was actually traveling to freaking North Carolina. I'll get into that part later. And filmed in Charleston as well. And here's the kicker. I found all of them on Facebook because my friend, she's the one that really, told me about it in the first place. So when I went on Facebook, I just searched up background acting and then I just put what city I'm in. So I put background acting Charleston and it led me to all of the other ones. And I submitted. They actually for like your height, your weight, your clothing sizes, where you live at. So I put all that information in and they will send you an email back if you even get such to be there. They usually send you the email like 2 days before they actually shoot. So like if you want to be a background actor or if you want to be in whatever you're applying for, make sure that you have nothing to do for the next couple of days because they're just going to be sending you it whenever they want to. And especially with the pandemic now, they are most likely going to have you take a COVID test before you even get there. So like for the ones that I've been on so far, they want you to bring your own outfits for whatever scenes that you're doing. And for all the scenes, I brought my own clothes, and just be mindful that you might not be able to wear the clothes that you bring. Now they always have a selection of clothes there, the wardrobe people. So like, even if you don't have anything that they like, they can just put you in whatever they have. But for my case, they let me wear anything I want to except on. For that one, I had to pretty much wear all of their clothes because it's a whole debacle. I don't know if I can show you this. So for one of the projects, I had to like wear like a suit for like a prom scene. So I had to go to a fitting to actually wear the suit. And now popping out the picture here. That was a cool day. It was fun, really getting to be in a suit like that, like an actual tuxedo, because I've never worn a tuxedo ever in my life. And it's actually funny because for another project, I had to wear a tuxedo as well. And that one, I literally wore like the same kind of tux, and I both had green bow ties. Now I'm going to talk about the Wilmington one. So, if you didn't know, never have I ever, not never, what the? The Summer Turned Pretty, they film in Wilmington, North Carolina. And I can probably say this right now because they literally just, I feel like everyone knows at this point. If you know the show, I don't know the show. But I was on it. So hey, I was on it. I live in Charleston. So that means me and my friend had to drive 4 hours there and 4 hours back. That was the time because we would have, I think one day we had a 5 a.m. call time. So we had to leave home at like midnight. We left at midnight and we got there right on time. So that day was really, really long. I remember now. That day we didn't get home till like 12 o'clock that night again. So with call time, they can really just send you an email at any time and just be like, hey, like be here at this time, come at this time, come ready, blah, blah, blah. And now one of the days I did not know that I had to go in with no facial hair. So I had to get that all shaven off, and it was weird because I have not seen myself without facial hair in like, what, a year and a half at this point. So that was really upsetting. But other than that, it was a good day. Another topic I want to touch base on is catering. Now, I'm a foodie. Every project that I've been to except, well, since I've only worked on 3 projects, 2 out of 3 had the best catering. Best catering. When I tell you, like, I'll insert a picture of the menu here. They had like a whole bunch of like just fancy food, like, like, I don't know, like, it was just fancy. I don't know if I mentioned this, but for every show that I worked on, I did multiple days. Like, I think for the summertime pretty, I think I did like 6 different scenes with them. No, 4? I don't know. Yeah, I think I did like 6 different scenes with them. Suncoast I did like 6 too, and Outer Banks only did 2. So now I'm going to touch base on the pay. The pay was actually not bad. So it goes by a specific amount out of 10 hours. So say for instance it was $130 every 10 hours, right? Even if you don't be there for the whole 10 hours, you still get paid for the 10 hours. And you get paid, of course, time and a half for doing overtime. So I enjoyed doing that because it didn't feel like I was at work. It felt like I was just really just having fun and just standing around, really seeing things for the first time. Like, it was really a true eye-opening experience for me. So all of the money that I got paid from being on other shows, I would just put it straight in my savings account because, you know, that's a great way to have a little bit backup money, especially when you're doing something like that where it doesn't even seem like you're at work. And especially since I was there mostly during the summertime, that means most of us were college students, so they were just home from the college vacation. I would 100% do it again and again and again because I really do like how it's just, you know, different every single time. You can just see different things. You can see actors as well. So like, I don't know, I guess it just really puts you like on earth. Like, you just realize that, oh, the actors are just people like me. Just because they're on a little TV screen doesn't mean that they're like, you know, any different. And I have one story about how it was the very, very last shoot that I did. I was just supposed to be the extra. And it's one of the days where I had to get fitted for a suit. So I just, you know, went, put the suit on, was regular and stuff. And they told me, they was like, hey, one of our stand-ins isn't here, so can you know stand in for the stand-in. Being the stand-in was so cool. And I was just really like experiencing stuff like firsthand at that point. So it was really exciting for me. And I do see myself being a stand-in in the future as well because it was just so different. I even kept the sticker that they put on my chest. Ooh. So when I get famous, like, you know, so put that like in a little frame or something, like, you know, my first ever gig. So yeah, the moral of the story is I would just, you know, if you want to be a background actor, do it. Don't be scared, because I'm not gonna lie, on my first day I was nervous. Very, very nervous, but that's normal, completely normal. So, you know, just do it. You get to meet people along the way, and I've met quite a few people. You know, I wouldn't say friends yet, but you know, I met new people, so I think that's very, very cool. If you have any questions, just comment down below, and I will see you next time. Oh, subscribe.